Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a get ready with me as a wedding guest, as we are invited to one of the pre-wedding event of one of our friends. And so yes, and I'm having my cup of coffee while I get ready, and I want to take you along with me. So let's get started. So for now, I have already prepped my skin. There's no change in it. I have gone ahead and applied my moisturizer and primer and sunblock, of course, not to forget that. So you can go ahead and apply any of your favorite sunblock, moisturizer and the primer according to your skin type. And now the next step is to go ahead and apply the foundation. And before that, I have a few friends visiting me around, so we're just going to do a quick color correction and then we will move on with the rest of the steps. So for that, I am using my Kiko active foundation stick. I'm not going to go for a proper color correction because I really don't need as much since I'll be applying foundation. So I'm only going to spot conceal or spot correct. Alright. Alright, so that's concealed. Now for today's foundation, I am going to apply one of my favorite foundations, which is by Too Faced, Born This Way, and the shade, I'm in shade Golden Beige. I'm going to take a couple of pumps on my hand, like so, and then we're going to go ahead and blend it with the beauty blender. And whatever is left in my hand, I will quickly take it on my beauty blender and apply it on my neck. Don't forget your neck, that is really important. So before I apply it through my beauty blender, I will actually go ahead and use my Sigma foundation brush in F60, making sure that I am leaving no harsh lines. So that's how it looks like after the brush. I'm going to quickly take my beauty blender here and I'll just pat off the excess and the fine lines that I can see that's not blended too well. We will go ahead and apply the concealer. And for concealer today, I am taking again one of my favorite and one of the best, Too Faced Born This Way, and I am in color Vanilla. And we're going to take our beauty blender and blend that. It on the top of my lid as well, is just cleans up the area and makes it very clean canvas for my eyeshadow to be applied. So it's up to you. If you don't like it, you can skip that part. I like to do it. Foundation and concealer are done. The next step is cream contour, and that's not changed. I am going to use the same concealer that I used in my previous video, and that is by Root Makeup in the color dark. So they've got two sides to it. I'm going to use the contour side of it. And my jawline. Alright. Now all we do is blend. That's already contoured. Now we're going to go in and with our powder and going to set all the cream product that we applied. To set my under eye, I am going to, before that, actually, since I forget, I will just use another concealer by NARS. This is again one of my favorites, and I will use the color Biscuit, just so that I just highlight my under eye a little more. Now let's go ahead and set the under eye and the rest of the area. For that, I am taking the Inglow translucent powder. That's set. Time to do the powder contouring, and for that I am using the Marc Jacob contour palette. It's in number 40, and for that I am going to use a slanting brush, which is by Sigma. It's in number F40 large angled contour brush, and just powder the areas where we contoured. Alright, and since now contour is all set, we're going to quickly go ahead and bronze our face. And for bronzing, I am using my most favorite bronzing contouring highlighter palette, which is again by Too Faced in Cocoa Contour, and the palette is light to medium, and by the look of it you would know how much I love it. I use it literally every single day. So since our contour is done, for bronze we are going to use the dark cocoa shade to quickly bronze our face, and we're just going to bronze the area, make sure we look all bronzed. And for the blush today, I am using two shades. I'm going to mix two shades, both by Laura Mercier, and we have one in ginger and the other one is chai. Face all done. Moving on to the eyes. Do the eyes first. We're going to start with our brows, and I'm not doing anything different for my brows. I am using the same brow pencil that I have been using in my past videos, and also the same application process that I do. So I'm quickly going to skip the part guys. I will really appreciate if you go ahead and hit on that subscription button and like my videos and share with your family and friends. It will really help me do better, and yeah, so please go ahead and click subscribe button. Alright, moving on, let's quickly set our brows, and for that I am using again a Benefit brow tone in number 2. It's in shade 2. We don't have to do much, we just want to make sure that all our hair are just in place. That's all done. Moving on to my favorite part, and that is the eyeshadow. And for that, today I'm going to use two palettes to create the look. And I'm going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet palette, and I'm going to use the Laura Mercier. Quickly go ahead and take the Laura Mercier powder and use the color Bone, all the lid area, making sure that it's all powdered and all set. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. Alright, now on for the transition color. I'm going to take the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Semi-Sweet palette, and for that I am using the color Peanut Butter, which is this Peanut Butter. It's one of my most favorite colors from this palette. Tap off the excess and that's all right. So I had a change of mind, and I will be using another palette just to have a bit of burgundy maroon sort of transition color, since I am wearing red and golden dress. So I just wanted it to go ahead to go with the look of the dress. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I will just pick up the shade Mean Eater, and I'm going to take a blending brush. For that I'm taking my Morphe blending brush in Y18, and I'm going to take Man Eater very lightly and tap off the excess, and just going to apply that on the inner corner. Like that. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. Alright, so that's done, and I'm pretty happy with how the transition looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and apply the shimmer shade on our lid, and for that I'm going to apply it with my finger. And I am using the Laura Mercier eyeshade palette for that. I will just mix two colors. I will be taking this. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye as well. Just like that. That's done. We will move ahead and do our waterline, and we're going to go ahead and use the same transition shades to do the waterline, and for that I'm using that Urban Decay brush that comes in their palette. So I'm using the Peanut Butter from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate palette, Too Faced. Tap off the excess and just apply at the lower lash line. Just like so. Don't worry if it looks like this at the moment. We anyway are going to go ahead and blend it. Alright, now to blend the lower lash line, I am going to take the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and for that I am using the color Sandalwood and Demure. Alright, there you go. Eyes all done. We will quickly go ahead and highlight our inner corners of the eye just so that it gives up lifts up the eye area. And for that I am using the same brush that we used to highlight the brow bone in the Real Techniques brush, small flat shader brush. And for that I will be using the Too Faced Semi Sweet Palette, and I'm going to take the shade Peanut Butter Pecan and just going to apply on the inner corner of my eye. Now that's done, we will just tap off the excess powder that's on our face. Make sure everything is all clean. Alright. And for the lower waterline, I will apply the water pencil from Urban Decay in the shade Sword. Time for eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and apply the liner. I'm not going to do any sort of smoky eye today. I want to keep it clean and just a liner, not too cat eye, not too fancy, but a simple liner. Now to just slightly smoke the liner, I am going to use the color Caramel from the Semi Sweet palette, and we're just quickly going to smoke the lash line. Go ahead with our wing liner and just wing it. Alright, so liner all done, and the last part is the mascara. Let's move on to the mascara, and for that I am using my Essence mascara called Lash Princess, and this is really good. I'm going to apply a couple of coats of it. I'll go ahead and apply on the other eye as well. I'm going to take the same mascara and apply it on my lower lash line as well. Alright guys, so eyes all done. Just look at the lashes, it looks so beautiful. It looks like as if you're wearing a false lash. Moving on to the last part, which is our lips, and for that I am going to use a lip pencil first, and that is by MAC in the color Spice. That's it. Then I'm going to take my lip matte liquid lipstick from Essence in the shade Rosy Nude. It's my current favorite until I find another good nude, and going to apply all over my lips. It's a wedding, and I am wearing the maroon dress. I would want my lips to match the dress code. I'm using a darker color just on the inner corner of my lips, and that is again by Essence in the shade Dark Berry. Wow. It is such a gorgeous color. Let me just go ahead and define the lip shape with my same MAC pencil. Let me zoom you in. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video till the end, and to like and share. Please do that. It'll be a great help for me. It will motivate me to make more such videos. And if you'd like to see any video, please comment in the section below, in the comment section below, so that I can go ahead and do that video for you. And yes, if you like this video, please go ahead and click on that like button, subscribe to my channel, stay updated to all the new videos that I upload. And until then, take good care of yourself and stay safe. Allah Hafiz. Take care.